welcome to Zugacoin Hour from wherever you're watching us this evening. Say welcome to the program and thank you again for joining us this evening. We're excited to be back with you. And what's more, here is a platform for you to ask all the questions you have about using Zugacoin and of course the digital economy. Yesterday we talked a lot about the vision behind Zugacoin, and we're back today to answer some of your questions and as well to have some people join us on the program to tell us their testimonies about using Zugacoin. My name is Shido. It's good to be back with you this evening on Zugacoin Hour. So stay with us and call your friends, call your family, call everyone around you and tell them it's Zugacoin Hour. They should join us. Well, once again, permit me to welcome to the program the founder, the president of the Zugacoin universe, and of course, someone who is celebrated worldwide as bringing the fastest rising cryptocurrency to the world, not just to Africa, not just to Nigeria. Help me to welcome Archbishop Sam Zuga. Good to have you join again on the program this evening.
Thank you very much.
All right, without wasting much time, yesterday we started on an important discussion, which is the merchant, it is Sam Zuga merchant wallet. And we're back again today to answer some questions we received on the program. Because of time, we could not answer those questions, your questions yesterday. We'll be answering some of them today. But let's go quickly to talk about the benefits. We started a little bit on that. A lot of people know what they stand to benefit so far. But let's touch a little more on the benefits of using the wallet, which is the Sam Zuga merchant wallet.
Okay, thank you very much. In this life, anything you do, there must be a reason why you are doing it.
That's right.
People go to church because they were promised heaven at last. So if you go to any business, it's profit and you are looking for. If you go to any school, you are looking for certificates and knowledge. So in the Zugacoin project, so many benefits are bound. In fact, we can't explore all of them. The only challenge that can limit someone from not accessing the benefits is the mindset. If you can reset your mind and be ready to accept what is available for you, there are so many benefits. The purpose of that question, first, Zugacoin SZC, which is Sam Zuga coin. That SZC means Sam Zuga coin. But because of the brand name, to make it easy for people to pronounce, we just cut it Zugacoin. But then the sticker on the platform is SZC. So that SZC has a lot to offer because it is African oriented, because it is here to solve poverty problem. We made it in such a way that it will solve a lot of problems. So now, if you are a merchant, apart from the 5% that you're going to have on top of your products, Zugacoin SZC can be like your commodity. As you are accepting Zugacoin from your customers,
Yes.
those Zugacoin you have, already you put on your wall or on your door that Zugacoin accepted here. As somebody is walking in, he sees Zugacoin accepted here. So you are accepting people that have Zugacoin. And let's say Nigeria, total population of over 200 million. We have never had up to 0.5% of that population. So before this year runs out, everybody will like to have Zugacoin because of the benefits attached to it. So you accepted Zugacoin from somebody as a means of transaction at that particular time. The moment you got it, somebody who walked into your shop, who see as Zugacoin accepted here, asks, what is Zugacoin? Then you explain to him. As soon as you finish explaining to him, he wants to get it. So, is it wise for you to say, hey, the person that just bought product with me, he just left. Rush, beat him there. You have an opportunity.
Yes.
See this person now, explain to him, and then you can sell it to him. So, you bought it, you accepted it from somebody because you have a product. Maybe you get it, you give it at maybe 10,000 naira worth. This person comes in, he didn't know about Zugacoin, you explain to him. That same 10,000 naira worth that you receive from somebody, you can give it out right there at 15,000. Because this is a decentralized product under a centralized authority. We are only managing it, but we cannot control how people go about it. So, it's your product. In my place, they say, but it's my oil. If I want, I can fry frog with it.
Right.
So, it's your product. So, if you want to sell it at exorbitant price, it's your product. If you want to sell it at a very low price, it's your product. But the disadvantage is that if you sell it at a very low price today, by the time you want to go back and buy it, maybe 2 weeks later, you can't get it at that price that you sold. So, you'll be at loss. So, what I'm trying to say here is that you can use Zugacoin as accept it as a means of transaction. You can sell it as a commodity, and you can also keep it to appreciate as a property. Receive it as cash, sell it as a commodity, keep it to appreciate as a property.
All right. So all these are the benefits. The merchant stands to benefit.
That is what the merchant stands to benefit. So the moment somebody comes into your shop, because there's coming a time that everybody wants to use Zugacoin. So if you want to use Zugacoin, where are they selling it? So at this period, we want it to be in the hands of merchants. Accept it from people and then sell it to people again. As soon as we activate every other thing on the platform, we have distributors, accredited vendors. That is when people that have to sell Zugacoin will have it on the street, on the distributors will be published. So at that time, merchants will not have opportunity to accumulate as it used to be.
Yeah.
Because we advertise all the distributors that are available at each state, at each city. So if a distributor, people that want to buy Zugacoin can meet that distributor. People that want to buy Zugacoin can get a vendor on the street to buy. But now that we are here to publish that, merchants have to take advantage of this period and accumulate as much as they want and then become sellers of Zugacoin.
Okay.
At this point, a lot of people didn't know the value, so they are wasting it. So you that have business mind, as a merchant, you have been investing in other platforms. Take advantage and then accumulate people that are wasting Zugacoin. Anyhow, how they want to sell, buy it from them. You don't need to complain that they are abusing it. They are not abusing. When Bitcoin started initially, somebody gave 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas.
Yes.
He didn't know the value. He's crying all over the place now. People that know somebody that know the value, exchanged his pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin. Somebody didn't know the value, collected pizza, ate that night, forgot about it.
Yeah.
Few years later, he's crying all over the place. So people that didn't value Zugacoin, you that value it, collect it from them. The same people will come back later. So you now do shakara for them, sell them at exorbitant price because they didn't know the value. So it's a win-win situation. People that didn't know the value, people that know the value should take it from them. People that didn't know the value should waste it. No problem. But there's coming a time that they will regret why they did so.
Okay.
So these are some of the benefits of
All right.
merchants.
I know as the program continues, we definitely will be talking about the merchant wallet, the Zuga merchant wallet, and more benefits. But let's take a common question. Shortly, I'll be going to take questions from our watchers. And Remember that the number to send your text message, just text messages, to 080-788-0444. That is 080-788-60444. Keep those text messages coming in. I'll be taking some of them shortly. But a common question asked on cryptocurrency is, how can an investor cash out? A lot of people keep asking this question. Talking about the Zugacoin, what is the situation?
Zugacoin has been cashing out over time. In fact, over 2 billion naira has been released since we have started. We have been publishing it. There was a day that in 3 days' time, 700 million people cash it out. So since we have started, over 2 billion naira has been cashed out. But the cash out supposed not to be the reason for coming into cryptocurrency, and then Zugacoin in particular. Let's say, for instance, you left your house. I am from Benue State, and maybe I left my village, Abako, from personal local government, that I want to go to Abuja. So I left my house and then reached Takibia. As I reached Takibia, I boarded a vehicle that is going to Abuja. Then the moment the vehicle starts, I am now asking the driver, how can I get to Abako? How can I get to Abako? How can I get to Abako? So asking how I can get to Abako at this point,
when you're just starting the journey,
when I'm not just starting the journey, means I'm foolish, whether I'm mad or something is wrong with me. Because I left Abako, I want to go to Abuja. So why asking how to get to Abako when I am in Abuja? Something is wrong.
yes.
So now we are living fiat era, fiat currency, the cash we're talking about. There was a time that transactions were done through trade by barter. I have a product, I have a product. So you need my own, I need your own. We exchange those products. So at a point, we move from this trade by barter to what was called at that time cowries. So we move from cowries to coins. How do they call it in we have shillings, we have pennies, we have kobles, and so on and so forth. So we went to that era. And then disadvantages at each point in time make that particular thing to move. For instance, I have a daughter. Okay, I have a sister, and I'm not married. So you also have a sister.
Yes.
So I come to you, give you my sister, and then collect your sister. By the time I get home, so many years come, your sister is not giving birth, and my own is giving birth. So in those days, that trade by barter, you have to cancel that trade, this in the transaction.
Yes.
Carry your daughter, your sister that is not giving birth, and collect my own sister that has given so many children. So that trade by barter was having a lot of challenges at that particular time. Yes. So they have to cancel it and then move to another level of cowries, and then from cowries to coins. All of them have their disadvantages. Okay, if you check currently, paper money also have their disadvantages. All the governments are working towards having cashless policies. In Nigeria, we have such policies, yes. And then cash has left the hands of people to a certain level that we have plastic money. It's no longer cash that we're dealing with. So if somebody's talking about cash out, the person is going too far backward. Because we move from the cash era, we're now operating at the plastic era, where all your monies are inside one plastic. So wherever you go, is that plastic that you're holding in your hand, called ATM card. That's right. That is your money. So you can walk to a wall. A wall can pay you money. You don't need to go to a bank. Just a wall. But 10 years ago, if somebody would ask you, tell you that a wall can give you money, you will deny. It's not possible. But now, you can just walk to a wall, stand there without anybody. Wall gives you money. So, because you have what? A plastic in your hand. There are disadvantages on that plastic. For instance, right now, if you are moving some armed robbers, they used to go about with guns and POS. So they can, when they catch you, they bring up POS, you bring out your ATM card, they slot in, and then you put your PIN yourself. They will draw your money. So there are disadvantages on that, even that plastic money. So that here comes digital money. So in this digital money, you don't need cash to spend it. The moment you have a wallet, anything about cryptocurrency is over. You don't need a bank account. So if you are insisting to have a bank account, why after you have a wallet, something is wrong in your senses, with your senses, because we left that era. So if I have cryptocurrency in my wallet, you have a wallet there. Any transaction you want to make, me and you can finish transaction without consulting the third party. But in bank, that bank is a third party. So that
like
the
a
middle person. So that same person has benefit from you. He will get it from me and get it from you. So the third party is taking from us and is being controlled by an authority, the central authority called CBN. That CBN is being controlled by government. The same government that we are saying is not doing well, it runs back to him. Now we are running away from bad government, running away from third party, because everybody is complaining that charges in the bank are too much. So we run away from those charges, and then we have a transaction between you and somebody. No charges from individuals. If, like in Zugacoin, when you are moving from wallet to wallet, the charges are very small. But the moment you want to move from my wallet, go to an exchange, from that exchange to another exchange, before it will get to you. It's no longer only third parties. You have sometimes you need the process will have to 4-5 stages before that money will get to you. Meanwhile, I'm here with you.
Yes,
just to do
1 month to 1 month.
1 month to 1 month. You don't need to go through that process. At any given stage, you are paying charges. And the worst of it is that those charges are because you need fiat. Because that fiat currency is being controlled by an authority somewhere. So it's a different ball game altogether. That one is physical. This one is digital. That one you must touch before you spend. This one you didn't need to touch before you spend. So they are different things altogether. I'm not only talking about Zugacoin, I'm talking about cryptocurrency at large. So you don't need cash when it comes to crypto. So when you're asking cash out, you are just returning back to Abaco, and you pay money to travel to Abuja, and you are still asking for Abaco. You are so concerned about going back to Abaco. You didn't know Abaco again. So it's Abaco you left. You want to go to Abuja. So you need to forget about. So that era has passed completely. And the area we believe in is better for us. Let me go deeper a little bit. When oil boom started in Nigeria in 70s, people that were in the military, because that time it was military rule. So people that were in the military hijacked oil wells. All of them are the one in charge of oil wells at that particular time. They are rich people because they will control it. Oil boom started in their era. And then you discover that because of time, anytime an era arrives, people that have opportunity to be around, they grab such opportunities and they become in charge. So now is the era of oil in digital form. So people that are starting now, in the next few years, they will be very, very rich. So rich that it will be difficult for them to explain how much they have. Because of what? As I'm talking to you now, people work for money. But the era has come when money has to work for you. You put money in the bank. You go to the office, go to the shop, go everywhere, work. Money is sleeping in the bank. But we, at this era, have discovered that the money in the bank, you are working for it. That money is supposed to be working for you. So pack that money from bank, put it in crypto, go and sleep. Let money begin to run around for you so that you can be rich. So that is the era where some of us are. You will see me shining, spending money, because money is working for me. I don't work for money. The reason why I'm talking here is because I want others to also understand what I understand. So you don't need to suffer. Money becomes like tomato, where you plant, you go and sleep. How the tomato is growing is no longer your business. You just go there and see how tomato, rain is falling on its own, breeze is blowing, sun is shining. It's not your duty. That's how cryptocurrency works. So as you put in money there, you go and sleep. Some talk about trading. Trading is when you don't understand. But Zugacoin particularly is not for trading. It is purely for spending. So as people are coming in, it is growing. As it's coming, they are coming in, it is growing. You only just wake up in the morning, see how the value has grown, and begin to spend. The challenge in Zugacoin is because people that came early, they didn't understand the system. Yes. So they use their mouth and spoil the whole system. So the time they're supposed to take to communicate good things about Zugacoin, so that others will be coming in and their money will be growing. They use that strength to talk bad. So people that come, they are watching how it will go. Mm-hmm. They don't know that they are the one. After planting it, they carry hot water and they are watering what they have planted. So if you carry hot water and water your plant, that plant will die. So that is what they have been doing. If not, everybody that has Zugacoin in their wallet would have been very rich by now. Mm-hmm. But so until they will have to change their approach. Otherwise, the thing, though it will not die because it's not in their hands, it's in my hands. So if you don't understand, I take it to where the people understand. So it's not everybody that didn't understand. The question and the challenge is that people that understand don't talk. People that didn't understand, they are the ones that are talking. Maybe if you make a post about advantages of Zugacoin, somebody will not come quickly. I can't log in my wallet. My wallet. Yes. If you can't log in your wallet, is it on Facebook you come and complain? Complaining on Facebook is as good as complaining on the street when you are sick. Or complain on the street when you lost money. If you lost money in your house, go to police station. Make a report. They'll come and arrest people that stole your money. But you move on the street, I lost my money, I lost my money. How? You are only organizing a pity party. People can say, yeah, sorry.
But there will be no solution.
I understand your pains. There's no solution. So coming on Facebook to complain is crying on the street when you lost money. Go to his police station. So we have channels of communication. Rush there, they will answer your question. They are coming on the street. So I want to let you understand that we have been cashing out just to close people's mouth. But the truth is that we also join them in the madness. We didn't do it well. Because we spent a lot of money to achieve their cash out. Still, they didn't understand. So now we have come to a stage where we have to spend money in information, giving them the knowledge that they need to understand, not insisting that they should go continue cashing out. We can't be following them back to where they are coming from. We are going somewhere else. But because they didn't understand, we took time to let them understand that this is money. So after withdrawing, we don't want to go back there again. Though we are going to give a little opportunity for people to withdraw. But we prefer you use that money and buy things. Because if you withdraw, you still have to go and buy things. So why don't you save your stress of cash, taking a long process, going back to cash, then coming to buy. When already you can walk into a place, and then from wallet to wallet, you buy and go. And then we have made it so easy that you can only go and scan. You just type in there 500 naira on your phone. The person brings his phone, you scan, less than 30 seconds, money enter his wallet. Or the person put his barcode on the door. You don't even need to see him. As soon as you finish, you calculate, you scan there. He's busy doing other things. You scan, somebody is there to watch you scan, and you go, money enter his wallet. So we make it very easy. That payment system is not found anywhere in the world apart from China. So we're the first people, second best people in the world to implement it, that any shop can have it. So it will help government as well. We will collect a revenue through Zugacoin platform. So the answer is that Zugacoin has been cashing out. But it is not a tradition.
There's a focus.
We have to focus on one-on-one transaction, peer-to-peer transaction.
All right. I'm sure we would also love to listen to people who have been using Zugacoin, their experience, and of course their benefits they've gotten so far from using the coin. And Madam Juliet Mwoke, former bank manager with First Bank Nigeria Limited. And she's also the national chairperson of Zuga Women Vanguard. She's from Abia State. She'll be joining us much later on the program this evening. We also have an ardent user and promoter of Zugacoin, Monday Okonkwo, who will be joining us from Enugu State on Zugacoin Hour this evening. So that will be much later. But now let's take some of your questions. Let me start with this one. Ike Ifani says, how do I edit my account number on P2P?
Okay.
Yes.
That question is childish.
Okay.
Because first, transaction on blockchain, and the moment you click submit, you can't reverse it. So because we want to help, we have added a lot of things that can help people reverse their transactions. But that does not mean that you begin to behave as if your senses are not correct. You want to send somebody an account number for your transaction.
Yes.
Don't you know your account number? Don't you know? This is a place where people will be sending money for you for transaction. Now, you went and wrote a wrong account. It shouldn't be our problem. It should be your problem. It shouldn't be our problem. But talk, this Africa. We want to serve.
Yes.
So we have to accommodate everybody. So such a person, consult support. There's a green button on your wallet.
Yes.
Click there and then write to them. Tell them that you wrote a wrong account. You want to edit. So no matter how long it takes, there are penalties in the football field. If you say do something wrong, they punish you. So the delay in assessing some of those corrections will also help you so that next time you don't want to fall victim of support not apparent to you quickly. So, but they are there to assist. So just right there, what the time that thing occur and everything, details sent to them. They may either call you or they may chat you up and then direct you on how to go about it.
Okay, let's move quickly to the next one. This one says, my name is Mr. Joseph from Ondo State. Please, I have two questions. How can merchant withdraw to restock? And then which Zugacoin are we using to buy things?
How can merchant withdraw to restock? First, a merchant is, let's say, for now, a dealer in Zugacoin. So we expect that as you are selling in Zugacoin, you understand, you are accepting Zugacoin. You also talk to who you are buying from to understand the importance of using Zugacoin. So when that chain begins to react, there will be no need to restock through another means. Because truly, we are leaving that area as I earlier said. So we should take it as a point of duty to give people orientation. Me, as I'm talking to you now, the reason why I venture into this, not to make money. I want to venture into Zugacoin to solve a problem. I'm not making money from Zugacoin. I don't do anything. God has helped me. I've been living fine. So I don't need Zugacoin to live. But some people, without this project, life was so difficult. So, and you cannot leave such things in the hands of government, because already cryptocurrency is anti-government policies, because the way military rules and traditional rules were trying to subject people under their authorities. In 5 or 7 BC, someone in Athens started democracy. Before Christ came, someone started democracy to make sure that it is power of the people, for the people, by the people. Okay, now we are making money just like democracy. So cryptocurrency is democracy of money. So it's money of the people, for the people, and by the people. We are revolting against government. So if you want everything to be suitable, in the hands of government, it means that they still want to be slaves in the hands of government.
Yeah.
So we need everybody to understand this. So me, I pay the price to create platforms, just like what we're talking about here. After creating Zugacoin, I don't need to going under stress the way I'm going to. But because I want to help. So after having Zugacoin, the first one, move to second one, move to third one, and then build an exchange, build a blockchain, build an explorer, build P2P exchange, and all manner of platforms just to ensure that I contribute my quota to my generation. I know very well that the government doesn't have business in business. So the government only accepts what people have done. So for that purpose, let me contribute my quota.
Yes.
So now that I have contributed my quota, others should also think of adding value. They should take it from here and begin to proceed. If you are asking such questions, you want me to show you how to restore. Everything is going back to me as a person. So let's not look as if I have done bad. I kick the ball. But it's only me that can play the ball.
Yes, it's a collective effort.
It's a collective effort.
Yes.
So restocking shouldn't be a question. It should be that me come to you, I'm accepting it. First and foremost, I will start selling it to you. I'll sell the Zugacoin concept to you, who I am buying things from. So you will be the first person to ask me, how can you get it? He said, okay, since you did it, give me those things. Me, I'll give you Zugacoin. But first, I explain to you, you like it.
Okay.
How it works, you like it. But if you ask me how to restock, it's not the best. But then we have provided a way to restock. That way to restock is that there is a product on the global market called SSCB. SSCB is a place where at any given time, money is there. In the night, you can withdraw. In the morning, you can withdraw. Any time of the day, you can withdraw. So that is why we have to leave that one on the global market. Because the moment merchant is activated, that is where they are going to withdraw. But it's not something that somebody can give you money. We don't want a situation whereby you should have to go to bank and so on and so forth. But then your bank is SSCB. So we leave that window so that Nigeria can use it and bring money from other parts of the world. We have been sending things out, sending money out through buying of cars, importing of things, every other thing we import, including food that we have crude here. So we import everything.
Yes. We
now want SSCB to become a platform to import money. So what Nigeria stands to do is only one thing. Just pump in money in SSCB on the global market. Let the value overtake Bitcoin. Finish. The moment the value of Zugacoin SSCB overtake Bitcoin on the global market, everybody in the world will want to come into a product that is rising. So that is when Nigeria will now bring money from other parts of the world. You don't need to call investors on that aspect. You have to sign an MOU. Just carry money, put there, and don't withdraw. So all of us will build SSCB. It will go to a certain level where everybody will put their money back to Nigeria. They don't know that this is a Nigerian product. They are coming, they are checking the platform, know which one is functioning at that particular time.
No.
It's not in my hands. So any product that is working faster, people rush and put their money there because now my own job has been making sure that I make that product stable. But I'm waiting for a time where a Nigerian businessman will take advantage, because whoever buy SSCB now will live to be a billionaire forever. Because as I'm talking to you now, it's just $500, $800, $900. So carry maybe 10 million or 50 million or 100 million, put it there. You're already in charge of the market. But people are taking hundreds of millions to import goods from abroad. Not knowing that you can carry this money and put in SSCB now. In 2 weeks' time, you are finished. You will never look for money again in life. Because people will keep on pumping in money and your money is growing. So anytime somebody wants to withdraw, they will just go to SSCB and withdraw. And look at the wisdom we have done here. We didn't want SSCB to be in the hands of many people so that they can be in charge. I always say that you can't create, you can't control. You can't create if you cannot control. If you create, you must control. So since I've created, I have control over it. So I will have set on strategies that will make Nigerians very rich no matter what. So we're still controlling the market and waiting for them. So the few people that have it, when you drop, let's say 10 million, they will rush and withdraw. So a wise person, when you drop 10 million and the rush withdraw, he will drop again. So by the time they are withdrawing, the price is growing. When they withdraw now, after 2 days, the thing grows again. They will come back again. They will come back. When they come back, that means they lose their money. So a wise person can come and take charge of this market in Nigeria. Truly speaking, I'm leaving it for Nigerians. If I want, like Kenya came, they invited me to go there. They have been begging me to go and take over the market in Kenya. But I can't see myself taking what belongs to Nigeria that have labor for them to go and give another country. They came, they said somebody came to Nigeria to come and carry me go to Kenya. I promised them I'm coming. But I didn't want Nigerians to take advantage of SSCB. So that is where the money is, that every Nigerian will become very, very rich. Nigeria as a government, through that SSCB, they can pay their debts. CBN can use that SSCB, and in fact, there's a way I can teach them to get enough money to give out loans, make profit. Nigeria can show African countries how to get out of debts without borrowing from any other external country.
I wish you can go on and on just on our question, but let's see if we can establish a connection with Madam Juliet Nwoke, former bank manager with First Bank Nigeria Limited. She is the national chairperson in Zuga Women and also a user, a part of the Zugacoin universe. She joins us on the program to tell us her experience, the benefits, everything she's enjoyed so far with using the coin. Let's establish that connection. But while we wait for her to join us, that's Madam Juliet to join us, maybe just take this question. It says how to create buy ads and cancel created ads in case you don't want to sell or buy again.
It's still a technical question.
Yes, so we need that.
They go to SSC.
Okay, to support and then get that question answered.
It should be questions that need re-explanation.
Yes.
Those things you can even ask somebody by your side. Some people are doing that, so you don't need to come to the mainstream to ask. You shouldn't be answering questions that anybody anywhere can answer them.
Okay, let's just, I think this is not technical. It says, some merchants are consultants who are ready to accept Zugacoin for payment of their services. Hope they are included in the merchant scheme because you kept mentioning products only.
We talk about goods and services. So when we talk about goods and services, we include consultants. So any service you have, you can attach value. People attach value in Naira. The same Naira you type on your wallet, it will give you value in Zugacoin, give you value in dollars. So it's goods and services, not just products.
Okay, do we have Madam Julia on? Let's have that. Join also Zugacoin. And now this one says, is it true that without you have been mentioning SZCB a lot this evening? So someone is asking, please, if you're sending in your text messages, don't forget to send in your name and location. You can always get back to you. This one says, is it true that without you having SZCB, which is when you've been mentioning so much of the product, is it true that without you having SZCB or the new merchant app, you can't deploy your SZCB?
SZC is for three things. Number one, you can use it and buy things one-on-one. Number two, you can withdraw to cash. Number three, you can sell it as a product. You can keep it as a property, as SSC. Then, if you want to move to cash, that is when you need to pass through processes. and you are going to withdraw through GS, GSC, Green Zugacoin.
Yes, yes.
Right. So if you want to withdraw there, that is when you can move from there to cash. Then SSCB, it is a bank for merchants. That's when merchants will be withdrawing their cash. We don't want a situation where you can be dealing with an individual.
Yeah.
You have to deal with a system so that any time of the day you want money, you can go and withdraw it. So merchants are going to be withdrawing from SSCB. The public are going to be withdrawing through GSSC. So it is GSSC, you go to a shop, use it to buy. When you move your SSC from the old wallet, then to new wallet, swap to a green Zugacoin, and then take it to a merchant. That's how you're going to do it. But if you happen to meet someone who may not need to take it to cash immediately, he may prefer you give him SSC. So if somebody expected SSC from you, you don't need any other transaction because you just send it from wallet to wallet, you will receive it. It's only someone who is wishing to cash out anytime soon. That means you have to swap SSC, SSC to Green Zugacoin and then send it to somebody who wants to give you a product. So this is what is on ground here. So the SSCB is a bank for merchants and anybody who wants to be getting cash without stress. That is how SSCB stands.
How we doing with the financial affiliate into Kaka or pretty soon. While we wait for her to join us on the program, don't forget to text us your comments, your questions to 08078860444. That's the number to send your text messages. Join us on Zuga. Okay, while we wait for that, I don't know if we can take this question. Jeffrey, while the person from Imo State, questions are also on, is also on the merchant app. He says, when someone clicks buy, you mentioned P2P or you talked about P2P, but he's asking in another direction. He says, when someone clicks buy on the P2P part, will both the seller and the buyer confirm that the seller has received money before the token will be moved from the seller's dashboard to the buyer?
People have been doing transactions.
Yes.
Transaction is going on effectively on that platform. Such questions, you can just go through the books, ask in the book, they can answer you. It's not a question that doesn't fit. Come on, we're talking about. Because those platforms, I sponsor before they are created. So people that are trading, they have done that job. I've seen on the book today how people are doing that transaction effective. So it's not a question that you must take the mainstream here. It will make you sweat. But it's working. And somebody who have done it and assist you. So if we are taking it personal, this is our product, this is our project, we can't be shifting burden to an individual. You have to move some steps as a child who want to walk. So this is a 5% preference. Just explore all the other things. CEO, yes, something